Florida tax appeal season is here. If you are a property owner in Florida, you will be receiving your tax assessment notices this week. For those of you not in Florida, tax assessment notices are referred to as TRIM notices. TRIM stands for Truth in Millage. Most of the larger counties in Florida will allow you to download a copy of your TRIM notice, even if you don't get a mailed copy. I've also noticed that there are some variations of how TRIM notices look from county to county. Now, there are 67 counties in Florida, so it is impossible for me to give you specific dates of when TRIM notices go out and the deadline dates of every county. However, I do have a spreadsheet which highlights the top 8 counties that I'm following. Please keep in mind that what I post here is unofficial information. I've done my best to get it right, but you should always contact the county of where your property is for the best and most accurate information. The 8 counties that I'm watching this year include Broward, Hillsborough, Miami-Dade, Orange, Palm Beach, Pinellas, Seminole, and Volusia counties. In Florida, property tax appeals are called VAB petitions, or Value Adjustment Board petitions. The deadline date for filing a VAB petition is 25 days after TRIM notices mail out. For most Florida property owners in 2022, that deadline will be in the range of September 12th to September 19th, 2022. If you are watching this video after 2022, the date range will probably vary, give or take a few days. Again, check your county office to be sure. In Florida, you don't have a lot of time to waste at 25 days. Georgia allows property owners to file tax appeals within 45 days. If you decide to file a VAB petition in Florida, most of the larger counties will allow you to do it online. Most of the counties I follow use the Axia system to file a VAB petition online. However, if you choose to file a VAB petition manually, there is a standard form that you can use. Generally, I'm old school and still prefer to file tax appeals manually versus online. I feel that I have a bit more control of what I can submit, especially when I'm dealing with multiple counties. I get nervous that there might be restrictions with any online system. Unlike Georgia, where there is no fee for filing tax appeals, Florida requires you to pay $15 per VAB petition when you file. There is one VAB petition per tax parcel. If you make payment online via credit card, there is a 3.5% convenience fee on top of the $15 that you have to pay. Basically, if you don't want to pay this credit card fee, you will have to use a manual form and mail it in with a check or money order payment. It's important to know that in order to file a VAB petition, your property taxes should be current. Filing a VAB petition is not a legitimate way to postpone the payment of property taxes. In fact, your VAB petition can be denied if your property tax account is not current. Now, I will say there is a formula to determine how much you actually have to pay to keep your VAB petition from being denied, but that's beyond the scope of this video. The simple rule of thumb is to just be current with your property taxes, if at all possible. While it's not immediately required, I always recommend people put together an evidence packet to support your assertions, which could include photos, sales comps, written explanations, and any other documents that will support your position of the value of your property. The specifics of what you put together will vary a lot depending on what kind of property you are trying to petition, and the specifics of what you need for different types of property is way beyond the scope of this video. So, should you file a VAB petition in Florida? Unlike Georgia, which doesn't cost anything except your time to file a tax appeal, in Florida there is a $15 fee per VAB petition. I recommend you reach out to the county office to have an informal discussion about your property or parcel. It is best to be prepared to have your evidence ready when you reach out to them. However, my biggest concern is that some counties might be overwhelmed with requests for informal discussions. You could run out of time, or they may simply go through the motions of speaking to you but ultimately blow you off. These things do happen. You will ultimately have to decide whether it's worth paying the $15 fee to file the VAB petition to pursue your case further. Now, I do plan to make additional videos on the Florida property tax petition process, so you may want to subscribe to this channel to catch those videos. So what is your next step? I recommend you click this to find out more. You may also want to check the recommended links in the description below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.